Hello there, I'm Mr. Farge, and I'm going to be your tutor next year, and I'm really looking forward to it. I would love to be meeting you at this moment and finding out all about you, but since that isn't possible, I'm going to start by just telling you just a little bit about myself. You'll soon find out I am a very passionate Spurs fan, and in the tutor group, I'm always bemoaning the Spurs results. Mind you, there's something that never lets me down, and that's my faithful old Labrador. The second thing you'll find out is that I'm a real dog lover. And there's other things I enjoy as well. And one of those is being a teacher at Belfairs and teaching my subjects, which are values and RE. And something else I really enjoy about my time at Belfairs, and that is being a year 7 tutor. And of course, this is where you come in. So, why do I like being a tutor? Well, I really get to know my tutees because I will be seeing you every day. So what does being a tutee involve? Well, perhaps the best way I can answer that is to take you through a typical week of tutorials at the school. Every day when the lessons finish, you'll be coming into the classroom and we'll be spending about 20 minutes together. So let's pretend it's a Monday, and on a Monday, what we generally do is talk about what's going on in the school. And let me tell you, at Belfairs, there was always such a lot going on. There's always such a lot to do. Tuesdays is a little bit different. It might be that there's a whole year assembly, and that's when all the different tutor groups in year 7 will go into the assembly hall. Again, I always think those assemblies are very useful because you know even more about what's going to be going on in the school. Wednesdays, I usually call it a current affairs time. We get to find out what's going on in the world that week. We maybe look at the news programs, etc. Thursday is more about you because what happens is what's called silent reading time. You bring in a book of your choice and we just have a reading time. A little bit more than that though, because after 10 minutes, generally, I ask somebody what book they're reading and we all start to have I get that person maybe to talk about that book, whether they'd recommend it, for example. And then on Friday, there is always my favourite tutor session of them all. I call it Fantastic Friday. And on Fantastic Friday, I ask that question, what are you doing at the weekend? I get to know all about your hobbies and interests. I get to know about you. And what I particularly like is when somebody starts to maybe do a presentation about a particular hobby or interest they have. Talking of interests, there is always things going on, as I said, at Belfairs. And whatever your interest, there is a group that you can get involved with. I always think of that saying, you take out what you put in. And I think you're going to have a great time at Belfairs if you just get involved in as many activities as you want to get involved in. And I will say, having been a teacher for 30 years, I've worked at a few places. And I would say that Belfairs is the best place because there is just so much to do. It's got a real buzz to it. So, I think a great tutor group perhaps is one where you've got a lot of people getting involved in the life of the school. But there's 3 other things as well that I think make a very special and great tutor group. One of those essential things is that everybody always listens to the ideas and opinions of whoever's in the group, and that everybody gets a look in. I think that is just absolutely vital. Secondly, we all celebrate each other's victories and celebrate when people do things really well. And you will do some really great things in the school. And when you do, we are all going to really want to celebrate that victory of yours. And that makes for a wonderful tutor group. Now, in life, sometimes people feel down. We all do sometimes. Things don't go quite according to how we wanted them to. And a great tutor group is there to help pick that person up. And you know, a kind word, how are you feeling? Are you okay? Makes such a lot of difference. But I think generally you are going to have a fantastic time at Belfair School. And let me tell you, I really just can't wait to meet you. So, climb aboard the 7R1 tutor group and let's go on that journey through Belfair School together and have a wonderful time. Look forward to seeing you all. Bye now.